when you're matching up with Anthony Edwards, P, and you know he's going to be yapping, he's calling you guys old, he's calling KD old. I think there's one side of it where it's kind of fun. You see a young guy with some energy, he's not scared. And then at the same time, it could be a little bit like, man, I got to match up with this guy. How does it make that matchup when you're going to play against Anthony Edwards, knowing he's going to be talking to you the whole game?
I mean, well, we are old. let's just keep it 100. We are old, but we all gonna get old. Anthony Edwards gonna have his time, so be careful what you wish for. But I think it's more so of giving flowers, and he gave the flowers to KD. I think it's more so giving flowers for. You still got to appreciate the longevity of guys playing beyond their prime. And still extending those prime years. You look at KD, you look at LeBron, Steph, James, Russ, Kawhi, myself, DeMar. Like, you look at the guys that are playing well beyond what those prime years are supposed to be in our careers, and still be able to produce and play at a high level. Even Dame, shout out, Dame playing at a high level, being 10, 11 plus years in the league. But we all gonna get old, it's that father time thing is real. And so I love it. I love that the young guys are recognizing that they're the face of the league and it's their time. And, as being older guys and veterans in the league, we're going to challenge that, and we're going to still, it's going to push us to still try to dominate and be superior above the next generation. But they're coming. They're on the rise. Anthony Edwards, I heard him say he'll be the face of the league in about 2-3 years. I think maybe less than that. I just love his approach. I love his tenacity. He's challenging the peers at his age now, and he's going at the veterans that spend 10 plus years in the game. So I love that. I wish we could have heard that banter between those two. I love that moment of KD laughing it off because, AE actually said KD was his GOAT. And so I'm sure for him, that was a special moment to be able to match up with him in that playoff, in this playoff run against the Phoenix Suns. So it was dope, man. It was dope. I thought it was great for the league. It was great for basketball. It was kind of a passing of the torch from the young to the old, or the old to the young, I should say. But that series, I'm really looking forward to watching how that's going to unfold.
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good series.
Football free agency might already have you hyped for next season. But while kickoff is a long way out, you can already pick more or less on 2024 season stats on Prize Picks. Season totals for passing yards, receiving, touchdowns, sacks, you name it, we've got it.
You can now win up to 100 times your money on Prize Picks with as little as 4 correct picks. You can turn $10 into $1,000 with playoff basketball and hockey on entries today on Prize Picks, America's #1 fantasy sports app.
Download the app today and use code PODCASTP for a first deposit match up to $1,000. Now, I want to make sure y'all heard me. Use code PODCASTP for a first deposit match up to $100. Pick more, pick less. It's that easy. Cha-ching!